Today I am going to show you how to make ice cold brew coffee recipes using 12 ounces cups. I have shown you how to make cold brew coffee recipes using 16 ounces and 22 ounces cups. Today is all about the trending coffee size, which is 12 ounces. For my cold brew, I usually recommend that you use darker roast coffee beans because you'd really like it to be strong, especially if you have to dilute it with water or dilute it with milk. But for today's recipe, I am going to use a lighter roast coffee beans. Not so light, I'm going to use a medium roast coffee beans because it is now trending to use lighter roast coffee beans. I'm going to use my 100% Arabica medium roast coffee beans here, and I'm going to make my cold brew. Let's take a quick recap on how to make cold brew coffee. A frequently asked question is what coffee to use. You may use beans if you have a grinder or buy coarse ground coffee. If you're going to make milky cold brew, then I would go for a stronger coffee blend. The proportion I use is 1:10, 100 grams of coffee beans to 1 liter of water. For the grind, we need coarse grind coffee, which means bigger bits. To cold brew, use any large pitcher or jar. Place your ground coffee and add room temperature water. Stir to infuse the coffee into the water. Cover and refrigerate for at least 12 hours. Strain before use. Here I am using a regular well-used cheese sock strainer. And the yield is about 900 ml. To make sure there are no bits of ground coffee left, I tend to strain one more time using a fresh cheese sock strainer. For my milky coffee, I'm going to use my milk syrup, which is a combination of condensed milk and evaporated milk. I'm going to use a proportion which is 50% condensed milk and 50% evaporated milk. In my previous recipes, I normally use 2:1. That means 2 parts condensed milk and 1 part evaporated milk. But because I'd like it to be less sweet, I'm now using 1:1. So equal amount of condensed and evaporated milk. For those without access to evaporated milk, yes, you can replace it with fresh milk or half cream. First up, it is lemon cold brew. I'm going to prepare them all in a measuring cup and then pour them into my glass later. So what I need here will be water, I need my homemade sugar syrup, I need lemon, and of course I need my cold brew. Water, and then I'm going to squeeze my lemon. You can use lemon, lime, or calamansi, whatever is available to you. I'm going to squeeze just a little bit here, maybe about half a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of lemon, half an ounce of sugar syrup there. Give it a stir. Next, we are going to make vanilla cream cold brew. I'm going to use my own homemade copycat recipe, and I'm going to use my milk syrup. I need 45 ml or 1.5 ounce of milk syrup. Set this aside for now. I need my cold brew here, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add my vanilla syrup into my cold brew, 10 ml or 2 pumps of my vanilla. Stir. Cold brew with vanilla, my sweet cream or my milk syrup on top. Vanilla cream cold brew. Next is cold brew Spanish latte. I'm going to use fresh milk, I'm going to use condensed milk. This is my glass, and of course my cold brew. For this one, what I'm going to do is to first combine my condensed milk, my fresh milk, and this is cold brew Spanish latte. For the next 2 drinks, I need cold foam. So I'm going to make my cold milk foam here using my manual milk frother. Fill this to about halfway full, which is about what I have left in my bottle here, and then we are going to pump, and I'm going to keep this to stabilize my foam. Cold brew cappuccino. I need my cold brew coffee here, and to this I'm going to add milk syrup. Add my ice here, and then we are going to top it up with milk foam. Sprinkle of chocolate powder on top, and you have your cold brew cappuccino. Our final drink, it is cold brew mocha. I've got my cold brew here. I need my chocolate syrup, so I'm using chocolate syrup here instead of chocolate powder. If you don't have syrup, you can also use chocolate powder. You just have to adjust the sweetness level. And then of course my milk syrup. It is smelling really, really good with my medium roast coffee beans here. And now time to assemble into our glass. Top it up with milk foam. Chocolate sauce on top. Here are my 5 cold brew drinks. They look lighter than my usual cold brew iced coffee drinks, but the smell is absolutely gorgeous, and it's really the time for us to try. How does a medium roast coffee beans pair with cold brew? It is now looking like iced lemon tea, except it is coffee. Wow, that is amazing. I must say, black coffee, put a little bit of lemon there, and you have this smashing lemon cold brew. It is delicious. Next drink, it is vanilla cream cold brew. Again, the color is very light. Wow. I could taste the vanilla there and that refreshing taste of cold brew coffee. I am liking this one. Cold brew Spanish latte, and see how it differs from vanilla cream cold brew. And also tell you which one is better. Well, this one is very, very smooth, a lot more milky. Of course, because there's no other flavor other than the milk in the coffee here, I think that this is, it's especially for those that like their drinks blended with milk. This one, I think is a stronger punch because of the vanilla. That's just my preference today. And this is now my cold brew cappuccino. Now here I don't have to mix them because I already mixed the drink, and I just put the cold foam on top. The taste of this has got a stronger coffee because I put more cold brew coffee here than the vanilla latte or the vanilla cream cold brew. For those that like their coffee a little bit stronger, then that is a refreshing cold brew cappuccino. And finally, my overflowing cold brew mocha. Wow. I love the taste of this using medium roast coffee beans. It just makes it mild and very, very smooth. My favorite, especially if I don't feel like having a milky drink, I would go for this lemon cold brew. It is absolutely smashing. I would suggest that you give that a try. And then of course all the others are very similar with milk syrup, and with condensed milk. Really, if you like your coffee stronger, go for the cold brew cappuccino. If you like your coffee more milky, go for the cold brew Spanish latte. This is getting very, very popular. And of course, this one has got that sweet vanilla taste, the cold brew, vanilla cream cold brew. And for those that love chocolate like me, go for the cold brew mocha. For those that have not yet seen my other cold brew recipes, do check out this channel. I have a lot of cold brew recipes here. So if you have any questions at all, do let me know, comment below. Don't forget to check out my book, The Basic Barista, for more cold brew coffee recipes. In the meantime, stay safe, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.